Good morning, everybody. So today, interesting day. What I'm actually going to do over the next sort of 10 minutes or so is just record some quick review videos. But I realised something. Last night I went to buy another pair of shorts just because I've had my eye on these for quite a while and they reduced down in the sale at the moment. But it was nearly impossible to find just a quick video showing me the detail of the item. So you read the description and it will say one front pocket, one back pocket, two side pockets. But then the stock image they use just shows you the front. So you've got no idea, is that a side pocket a key pocket? Is it a phone pocket? How can I actually use that? So after about half an hour of searching, I finally found a video which wasn't in a language that I could understand and actually was subtitled also to a different language. But the thing that I cared most about, because I could watch it just listening, which was still interesting, was just showing me the item, and the guy showed the item, and from that I was able to make a decision to buy. So I'm just going to record a couple of videos, keeping them really short and not really talking too much about whether I personally like them necessarily, more just here's a product, here's what it looks like, if you're interested in buying it, go for it, and these are the kind of the details, the ins and outs of it all. So I'm going to record that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to head out. And I'm actually going to take you to the location of the long run that I do at the weekends, because I realise that I can't often show it because of running a group. But it's a really pretty place. So I thought I'd just take you along there. I've got a 10k easy plan for today. I can't guarantee that it'll only be 10k, because by the time I get there and have a little kind of wander around, it may be further than that. But hey, you know, I'm keeping it easy regardless. So that's what my plan is going to be. So I'll catch you out on the road, and until then I'm going to get some reviews recorded. So I got outside the door and I realised the cap that I was wearing probably wasn't the best choice, because it was really quite windy. So now I've got this beanie hat back on. It's about 8 degrees, so it will warm up, which is why I'm just in a t-shirt, but no point wearing a hat if it's just going to come off. What I'm also doing is I've set my watch to hopefully alert me when I run too slow. So I want to be faster than a 6:05 per kilometre, which should be totally manageable, but I'm putting that setting on there anyway, just so I can make sure I stay on track. Right, see you shortly. Just running past a pretty stunning field here. So what a day to be out. The sun's now appearing from the clouds, so we're doing well. 2k in. Life's good. Life's really good. I've got my tripod here to try and get some of those clearly set up B-roll shots running past the camera. Here we go. Like I've got a film crew with me. I haven't. So as you can see, what's kind of nice is you've got your main road here, and then off of your main road there are lots of sort of wooded areas. I mean, I don't know the area well enough to just start drifting off into the distance, because some of it's private land and some of it's also army land, but yeah, I'm going to try and get to this location. I didn't anticipate it being nearly 6k to get here, so we'll see how long the run is today. The sad reality here is, I believe they've cut all these trees down. I'm not entirely sure why. Don't know who owns this land. But, I mean, let's head over there. You'll see the kind of terrain you could practice on. So from that point of view, I suppose it kind of varies your running up. But sad. How sad. So we normally run on these private country lanes to get to our first location. I mean, it's beautiful around here. a lot of private residential properties, but very picturesque, kind of arable farmland. You know, someone's got a tennis court there, sort of sums up the kind of place we're in. Tennis court and a couple of horses, as you do. I do love running these trails, but you just got to be a bit vigilant about logs and things like that, because it can be a little treacherous, and oh, that's muddy. Okay, so now we're coming to the part, just navigating some mud, the part that I wanted to show you. Fingers crossed for some wildlife today. Check this out. So we're entering a cemetery now, and you've got some different terrain. You've got the mud, you've got some wood chip, you've got some leaves, and all the different bits and pieces that have fallen from the tree. It makes for quite an interesting run. It's very soft in your feet, very gentle. As I say, always be mindful of any debris. But normally, this is where we see some deer. They just run across the back here. It's beautiful, but it looks like just dogs today. $7K, just about to take on a gel. By the time this video goes up, my Huma Energy Gel, Is It Worth It video should also be live. Check it out. If you're in the USA, some great deals on this stuff, and you get the XL packets. If in the UK, Amazon. But I explain all of that in my video. Check it out somewhere up here. So I normally take about 7K, which for me is about 40 minutes in. Feels good to take it about then. If I think about it for a marathon, it should mean that I've got then 5 or 6 on board for the marathon. As for deer today, quite a few dogs, quite a lot of kids walking around, because whilst it is a cemetery, the opportunities here for walking and running are just so vast. You could realistically do 20 miler here by just doing different routes and kind of snaking in and out. I can't describe how huge this plot is. So like I say, normally when we do our runs, we might do 10K in here before we even then hit the river, which I'm going to try and find now. But as I say, got to be a little bit careful, because before long, I mean, already 7K in, so that'd be 7K home. It could get a little out of hand, but I'm keeping it gentle, I'm keeping it, you know, sensible. So my pace in my watch is quite cool. It does give you a little buzz to tell you that you are too slow. But yeah, so far, all really cool. Sorry there's no wildlife here, kind of built that, didn't I? But you can imagine, you're running along here, then you get a couple of Bambis skipping past. Let's go. Yeah, got a bit of an issue. I'm lost. Might sound a bit odd, but when I come here with the group, I just play follow the leader. I haven't really paid too much attention to the different paths, so I don't know how to get out. The last time I spoke to you, it was 7K. It's now 9K. I'm just kind of running towards traffic because it's surrounded by a wall, but I've got to the wall, and now I don't know where the space in the wall is to leave. Good times, but it's a beautiful day. So, oh my gosh, as that would have it. So, by the way, this cemetery was established in 1852. A long time long time. I'm on my way towards the river, but please excuse me if I don't spend my time along it, because now at 10k, and that was supposed to be a run for the day. I'm a good 6k from home, so I'll probably walk back most of that. But well, that was a nice little free bookshop. So we've made it. Here we go. This is it. Look at this river. Just amazing, really amazing. So what happens here is you can run either way, and of course, obviously, depending on which way you run, depends on where you end up. So I'm going to be going. Sorry, just looking at this sign here. I'm going left. Yes, I'm going left. Sorry, if I go right, or if I go the wrong way, I end up a good few miles away from home. This is why you should pay attention when you run in a group. Having a great time though, having a great time. My watch is buzzing saying get a move on, but it's because I don't tend to stop it when I'm just chatting to the camera. No point, I'm not that worried about it. Hey, look, that one's for sale. This one here. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Come down every morning, sit by the river, and so when I ran along here that really tough day, this was all frozen over, and then we were running on the snow along the footpath here. So yeah, gives you a little sense of what the environment was like on that day. Alright, so 14k, 1 hour 20, averaging 5:45 per kilometre, which is too fast really, but I was just testing out the watch to see how it would perform with the pacing. With the exception of the one split where I was stopping to talk to the camera, everything's under 6:02, as you can tell from that average. Why am I stopping at 14k? Well, a couple of reasons. First of all, today's plan was 10k easy. I feel like I've exceeded that both in terms of distance and in terms of pace. That was not an easy pace necessarily for me. So yeah, that was one of the reasons. Other reasons are I don't have nutritional hydration for it, so I don't want to push myself too hard and then find myself in a bit of a bad way. At the end of the day, my body is responsible for carrying me through this journey, and it's about being kind and being considerate and just not abusing it. I felt absolutely great. I feel absolutely great. If I could feel that good on the day, that would be perfect. That would be a nice 14k start. Feeling very confident, just feeling quite with it today. Some days you just get up and you feel like everything is falling into place, which is why it was a bit of a mind and heart thing. So my mind said, just keep going, go for it. And my heart's saying, think about this. Be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind. So I'm just going to walk it home now, and I'll see you when I get there. But this will probably wrap up for today, and I'm out tonight at the theatre. Got just a nice relaxed day planned. As I mentioned the other day, it's amazing how much you can get done before midday, isn't it? So wherever you are in the world, hope you're having a great day, evening, and I'll check in with you soon.